welcome to the Fort Wright, Kentucky, Texas Roadhouse. My name is Crystal Woolley, and I'm a front of house UC of the Year finalist. Come inside and I'll show you around my training program. To prepare for orientation, I come in early every other Monday to assemble my new hire packets to a par. There are 5 server packets, 3 host and essay packets apiece, and 1 bartender packet. The reason behind only having 1 bartender packet is because we've had 0% turnover for the past 2 years behind the bar, helping us win Real Bar 2 years in a row. All of our training is taken very seriously, especially behind the bar. I like to keep 1 bartender packet on hand to continuously train my current team and to be ready if someone exhibits the required legendary skills and attitude we need behind the bar. On the actual day of orientation, I come in at 1 o'clock to set everything up. The training is scheduled at 2 o'clock, so with the hour I have, I pull out their training binder, either host and essay training or the server training binder. They also get their new hire packets, server, essay, or host, which includes all of their daily quizzes, their final tests, their table charts, their study guides, and if they're a server, all of their book inserts and their information on their Learn to Serve certification. The trainee also receives their very own copy of our Texas Today. New hires are scheduled Monday through Thursday at 2 o'clock, Friday or Saturday at 4 o'clock to run food if they're a server, and Sunday at 2 o'clock to take their final test. If the trainee is a server, he or she serves the managers, and if they are a host or an essay, they are taken through their position-specific skill reviews and time trials. Our new hires are recognized during alley rallies through the week of training, and their picture and fun facts are posted on the new hire board in the alley for all to see. It initiates conversation with the trainee and also helps the trainers and other employees carry out our goal of being the friendliest place in town. We have fun at orientation by having a tray handling race and also a scavenger hunt to collect pieces to our Kent Taylor's Top 10 puzzle. The trainees are asked to find someone who lived in Korea for a year to receive their training schedule.
I just got done with orientation with Crystal, and she told me to try to find someone who lived in Korea.
That's me. My name's Ashley.
All right, Shannon, nice to meet you.
Lovely to meet you. We already placed you in hot schedules during orientation, but we're going to set your schedule up so you know your schedule, as well as put your schedule with your trainers so they know you're coming in as well.
Okay.
And then we'll post something in the service alley too, so you can just, every day you'll be walking by, you'll see who you're placed with and what you're going to be doing, okay?
Awesome.
Then asked to find the person in school for psychology to complete their new hire fun facts.
Hey, I'm looking for someone who goes to school for psychology.
That's me. I'm Jen. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Shannon.
Shannon, when's your birthday?
January 30th.
That's my birthday too. We're both Aquarius. Who's your favorite sports team?
The Cincinnati Reds.
Good. And what do you like to do in your free time?
I like to sing and dance.
What do you aspire to be when you grow up?
A singing makeup artist.
Go on any dream date. Who would it be?
How would have to say Jay Franco?
All right. If you'd like, we gotta go ahead and take a picture and hang it up on the board for new hire.
From there, they find the best line dancer to learn watermelon crawl.
Hey, I'm looking for the best line dancer here, but I don't really know anyone since I'm new. Do you know who it is?
That's me, of course. My name's Robbie. What's yours?
Shannon, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go ahead and teach you watermelon crawl. Ready?
Okay.
And lastly, they are asked to find the 10-year roadie to learn one of our favorite chants.
Hey, Crystal, are you a 10-year roadie?
I sure am, Shannon. Are you here for the last pieces of your puzzle?
I am.
You have to help me in the trainers with the chant.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yep.
Let's go find the trainers. Hey, trainers!
Hi!
Hey! Shannon here has to earn her last puzzle pieces for Kent Taylor's puzzle. We have to help her with the chant. So let's do one of our favorite chants. That sound good?
Yeah!
Pump, pump, pump it up!
Pump, pump, pump it up!
Pump that roadhouse spirit up!
Pump that roadhouse spirit up!
Keep it up!
Keep it up!
At the end of their scavenger hunt, the trainee has all of their puzzle pieces and puts it together with me while we try out some of our legendary food. Great job, Shannon. You got that puzzle put together perfectly.
Thanks.
You're welcome. All right, the reason that we have you do this puzzle is so you recognize who Kent Taylor is. Do you remember who that is from orientation?
Yeah.
So if Kent Taylor ever comes into this roadhouse, we need to make sure that we know who he is, okay? Also on here are Kent Taylor's top 10 service priorities. These are the things that we focus on in the front of house with the servers, the managers, the hosts, and the essays to ensure legendary service and legendary food for all of our guests, okay? So we're going to talk about all 10 of these things while we go ahead and try some of the food over here. During orientation with myself, we'll grab our Texas Today and we start in the very front cover. We cover Kent Taylor's blueprints for Texas Roadhouse, also Kent Taylor's top 10 food quality priorities and service priority. We move on to our culture, our mission statement, our operational goals, our core values. We start with the orientation page on Annie's outreach and go all the way through. Page 21, they sign the general orientation worksheet. From there, we move on to our sanitation, all the pages of sanitation, our restaurant safety, restaurant lingo, opportunity, our local store marketing because we want our trainees to understand why we do marketing instead of commercials, our front of house safety practices, service with heart information, and all the front of house information that Texas Today has to offer. The trainee is also taken through their position-specific information in the Texas Today.
Every time I hear that song, I go back, I go back.
Besides the expert classes taught by the trainers each day, the trainee also receives classroom time at the end of each shift using our training binders to review the daily agendas. Inside the training binder, I've included a feedback sheet for the trainers to fill out. So while the trainee is taking their daily quizzes, the trainer fills this out, turns it in to a manager, and then we sit down with the trainee and talk about any areas of opportunity, their progress, what they liked about their training. The trainee also has their own feedback sheet they fill out. This helps the trainers learn and grow. They fill this out on Sunday when they come and take their test. All of these feedback sheets are put in our trainee feedback or our trainer feedback folders, and these are kept in the office so only the managers and myself can see. Trainees are validated by myself and the managers using the validations found on Tier H Family. All trainees must pass their tests with a 90% or better to be validated. Posts and essays are also taken through their skill reviews and time trials. For servers, their 2-table validation takes place in our Lover's Lane. All of them are 2-tops. On day 4 of on-the-job training, the new hire takes 2 2-tops and the trainer validates their knowledge, teamwork, and ability to multitask. On the first day out of training, the new server again has 2 2-tops. If we feel the trainee excels, we then validate them for 2 tables. The next 2 shifts, the new server is validated in a 3-table section and service with heart, and then they are able to move on to a Friday and Saturday night validation. Successfully completing this validation will put them in a large party section with the trainer for 2 shifts. The trainer and new server split all parties so he or she can gain confidence in taking large tables and also learn even more about multitasking. After the validations are completed and 30 days have passed, the new server sits down with the MP for their one-on-one. If the new hire successfully completes the one-on-one, they receive their service with heart validation, and now they are fully validated as a legendary Texas Roadhouse server. Our trainers are recognized in the alley with our trainer boards and in the dining area by our trainer wall of fame. They all have gold name tags that state their names and also the position they are validated to train. Everyone's favorite part of being a trainer are the outings. It's a time for us to all get to know each other, spend time as a family, and give back to the community if we are able. Some of the outings we had in 2014 were a trip to the Cincinnati Zoo, a local hockey game, a trip to a local amusement park, Kings Island, and ice skating, to name a few. Trainer meetings are one of my favorite parts of being a training coordinator. I always make them fun by bringing prizes and candy to give out throughout the meeting. Some of the topics we've discussed this year during meetings are being an extension of management, leading by example, understanding and using the new service with heart agendas, service with heart in general, how to teach classrooms and make them fun, tricks of the trade, how to teach multitasking, and also how to use our training binders. I also always ask for feedback from my trainers about our program to make sure we are always bigger, faster, and stronger.
Crystal absolutely deserves to be TC of the Year. This year, she's worked very hard with her service manager and managing partner to help Fort Wright become a training center, and they've done it. Crystal also started the year with a goal of becoming TC of the Year, and every quarter, her and her service manager, Robin, sat down and did a scorecard and made sure that they set goals for each quarter and worked with her trainers to make sure that they accomplished those goals and that her scorecard was as strong as it could be. Crystal loves Texas Roadhouse, and her passion for training is out of control.
Since I've been front of house training coordinator, I've worked hard to make our training program the best of the best. Some of our passions at Fort Wright are Bev PPA and salesmanship. I am very involved in creating contests to improve the knowledge of our staff and to continuously train. One of our favorites is Jeopardy, and we always play when we have a new hire. I've made a Bev PPA test that the trainees take throughout training to ensure they know every way possible to upsell our drinks. Our other contests I'm in charge of teach new ways to upsell and suggestively sell. In my time as front of house TC, I've had the opportunity to do both Texas Roadhouse openings and Bubba's 33 openings. I believe this gives our team an advantage because I learn new styles and tricks to training to bring back home. I spend many hours each week dreaming up new ways to make us legendary. I greatly appreciate the opportunity to be a front house training coordinator, be involved directly with training, and to do the openings. And I could not have done it without the support of my family, the trainers, and the managers. We are a support system for each other and people we can laugh and cry with. They've always been here for me and are the reason I am talking to you now. When it comes down to it, our systems work so well because we are one big happy family.